Hello? Rich? What's with all that noise? It sounds like there's a riot going on. Are you guys throwing a party before I even get there?
Listen up. I'm calling to tell you not to come to the club tonight.
Don't come? What are you talking about? This is our usual spot. Come on, Rich, don't play games with me. Or wait, did you hook up with some new girlfriend? Trying to avoid a scene between me and her?
No, it's nothing like that. I wouldn't make this up. The club is being raided by the police. It's crazy out here right now. I'm right outside, and there are cops everywhere. They're taking people out and questioning them. It's a mess.
Raided? Are you for real right now? You're seriously telling me not to come? I don't believe you, there's no way. It sounds like one of your excuses, because you don't want me there.
This isn't a joke. I would never lie about something like this. I'm telling you, the police are here in full force. There are officers by the door, the whole place is crawling with them. I didn't want you to get caught up in this.
I can't believe this. You're actually serious. Well, this just ruins everything. I was looking forward to tonight, you know? It's not like I get dressed up for just anyone.
I know. Look, I get it. But this is real. There's no way you want to be caught up in this. I called you first because I didn't want you stepping into something that could ruin everything.
What's going on here? Why is the place so quiet and serious?
Emily, you're back early. I didn't expect you until morning.
Early? Yeah, well, plans changed. The club got raided, so I wasn't about to hang around. But don't tell me you're having another one of your long prayer nights?
Yes, we are, and frankly, you could join us. This is Julia. She's new to the faith and joined me for a prayer vigil tonight. Julia's been learning a lot, and I think you could too.
Please excuse me for a moment, I need to use the washroom.
Yeah, sure.
So, you're converting people now? Is that the new hobby? Diana, I get it. You're all about this righteous path, but I'm fine where I am. I don't need all that. I just want to live my life.
I understand that, Emily, but living life the way you are now, it's only a matter of time before things fall apart. The world has nothing lasting to offer. One day, you'll realize it's all emptiness and regret.
Oh, come on, Diana. Just because you want to sit here and pray doesn't mean I have to. I mean, seriously, look at you, how can you spend your nights like this?
And what is wrong with that? You don't have to drown yourself in noise to avoid what's really going on inside.
I'm not drowning in anything. I'm having fun. I'm living while I can, without being so bound by rules and fear of what might happen. I'm fine, Diana. Really.
You say that now, but what happens when the fun fades? When the thrill isn't enough, and you're left feeling empty? The lifestyle you're chasing doesn't end well, Emily. I've seen it before, and I don't want that for you. You're worth more than cheap thrills and fleeting pleasures.
So what do you expect me to do? Sit here with you, pray, and pretend I don't have any desires? You think your way is the only way to live a full life?
No, but I do know that living for things that have real meaning brings lasting peace. It's not about rules, Emily, it's about purpose. It's about finding something that fills you up in a way no club or drink ever could.
Diana, I love you, but sometimes you make it sound like you've got everything figured out.
You're right, and that's why I pray and study the Word of God. We need to let go of those things that hold us back and bring them to the light. If we don't, they consume us.
Well, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to expose everything. I'm fine keeping some things hidden. Not everyone needs to know my business.
That's the point, Emily. It's about you being free. You can keep running from yourself, or you can finally face what's inside. If you ever want to talk about it, I'm here.
Thanks, but tonight I just need sleep. Maybe one day I'll think about all this. But not now, okay?
Fair enough, Emily. Just know that whenever you're ready, I'll be here.
I know, Diana. I know. Good night.
Collins, we need to talk. There's something serious I've been wanting to tell you. I'm pregnant.
Pregnant? Casey, are you being serious right now? That's not funny.
Collins, I wouldn't joke about something like this. I found out a few days ago. I've been trying to find the right time to tell you. But it's real. I'm carrying your child.
I mean, how can you be certain it's mine?
Collins, of course it's yours. You're the only one I've been with. I thought you knew that.
Look, Casey, this is a lot to take in. I didn't plan on anything like this. You should have taken precautions.
I should have taken precautions? Collins, this is our responsibility, both of ours. You're the one who made promises. You remember that night? You told me you'd be there, that I had nothing to worry about because you'd take care of everything. And I trusted you. I believed every word you said.
Casey, please understand. I have a reputation to protect. Do you know what this would do to me, to everything I've worked for in the church? People look up to me. This would ruin everything.
So that's what this is about? Your reputation? You're worried about what people will think instead of facing the truth? This is a child we're talking about, Collins. Your child. Our child. And you think you can just brush this away like it's nothing?
It's not that simple. You have to understand that I can't let this come out. I could lose everything. My position, my standing in the community, everything would be gone. You have to do something. There are ways to handle this quietly.
You mean you want me to get rid of it? Like it doesn't matter? Collins, this is not just some mistake that you can erase. This is a life. And I thought you, of all people, would understand that. You've been preaching about morals and responsibility, and yet here you are, asking me to end this because it's inconvenient for you?
Casey, I didn't mean for this to happen. I thought we were just having fun. I never imagined it would lead to this. I wasn't ready for this, and you should have known that. You knew what was at stake.
What was at stake? Collins, you can't preach about responsibility and love on Sundays and then turn around and run from it on Mondays. I won't do this alone. I can't believe you're asking me to choose between you and my own child.
I'm asking you to think about us, about me, about everything we've built. If this comes out, it won't just hurt me. It'll ruin everything we've had together. Can't you see that? This is our only chance to keep things as they are.
So you want me to hide it? To pretend that none of this happened? You want me to go through this pain alone just so you can keep your image? Collins, I thought you loved me. But I see now you only love yourself. You're more worried about your image than your own child than me. I won't be a part of this anymore. If you can't be there for me and this child, then maybe it's time you stop pretending to care at all.
Casey, please, don't do this. I never wanted it to come to this. You have to understand, my life is on the line here. The people who trust me, who believe in me, this would destroy everything. You have to do what's right for both of us.
No, Collins. You're the one who has to do what's right. If you want to keep living a lie, go ahead. But I'm done living for you. I'm keeping this child, and whether you're there or not doesn't change that. I deserve better than this. We deserve better than you.
Excuse me, Emily. The pastor would like to see you in his office. He asked that you come right away.
The pastor? Now? Do you know what this is about?
I'm not entirely sure, but there's been a lot of talk this morning. I think it's best you go and find out.
All right, thank you. I'll head there now.
Emily, thank you for coming. There's something we need to discuss, and it's rather serious. It seems there are rumors circulating within the church. As you know, the role of a singer in the church is important. You're seen as a leader, an example to others. So, naturally, these rumors are concerning.
Pastor, I don't quite understand. What kind of rumors?
Emily, it's been said that you've been spending your nights at a club. I've heard from several sources. I need to ask you directly, is there any truth to these accusations?
Pastor, yes, it is true. I've been to nightclubs before, but that was in my past. I left all that behind when I committed my life to Christ. That's not who I am anymore.
I'm relieved to hear that, but the rumors seem to suggest that this is a recent activity. You know how quickly word spreads, and this isn't something we can afford to take lightly.
Pastor, I don't know who's been saying these things, but they're wrong. I wouldn't jeopardize my faith or my place in the church. I know how much my role here means to me and to the community. Please, believe me, I've put that life behind me.
Emily, I want to believe you. You've been a valuable part of our ministry, and we all make mistakes in our past. But you must understand the gravity of this situation. A singer represents more than just a voice, they carry the image of the church. The congregation looks up to you. If there's any truth to these claims, it would not only damage your reputation but also impact the church's image.
I understand, Pastor. I assure you, there's nothing recent to these accusations. Whoever started these rumors might be trying to stir up trouble. I have no intention of going back to that life.
Very well, Emily. I want to believe that you've moved on. But I must also let you know that the church will not rest until we find the truth. There are too many eyes watching, and people are expecting us to uphold our standards. If we do find that these rumors have any basis, there will be serious consequences. I hope you understand.
I understand, Pastor. I'm grateful for your understanding, and I assure you that you have nothing to worry about. I'll continue to live in a way that reflects the values of our church.
Good. Remember, Emily, it's not just about the truth, it's about perception. Guard your testimony closely. People will talk, but it's our actions that either confirm or silence the whispers. Go in peace, and let's hope this is just a misunderstanding.
Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate the chance to clear this up. I'll do my best to live up to the trust you've placed in me. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Emily, what happened? Why are you so angry? You look like you're about to explode.
You won't believe what I had to endure at church today. The pastor called me into his office, telling me there were rumors going around about me. Rumors that I've been spending my nights at the club. Can you imagine?
How did anyone even find out about that? You've always been so careful. You never told anyone, right?
Exactly. I made sure to keep everything under wraps. But I'm certain it's that girl, Julia. She must have been the one running her mouth. She was here that night, wasn't she? That's when all of this started.
Are you sure it was Julia? I mean, she just recently joined us at church. She's still finding her way.
I'm sure, Diana. Who else could it be? I don't exactly invite people over when I come back from my nights out. It has to be her. She probably couldn't hold her tongue.
You know, she did mention to me once that she struggles with keeping things to herself. She's still a new convert, and she's trying, but she admitted she has a hard time staying quiet sometimes.
Now it all makes sense. I should have known she would slip up. I'll never forget this, Diana. I can't just sit here and let her ruin me like this. I feel so betrayed.
Emily, calm down. If you go storming in to confront her, that'll only add fuel to the fire. Think about it, people are already talking. If you go and start something with Julia, you'll only make matters worse.
You're right, but it's hard to let this go. It feels like my own life is slipping out of my control. And now this nonsense from Julia. I trusted that she could at least respect my privacy, even if she barely knows me.
I understand you're hurt, but maybe this is a good opportunity to reevaluate things. You don't have to go down this road, Emily. There's still time to make a change and leave all this behind. I've been telling you this for so long now.
I don't need another lecture, Diana. I've heard it all before. It's easy for you to say, you're not the one under the spotlight. You don't have people gossiping behind your back.
I'm not trying to lecture you. I just don't want to see you get hurt anymore. There's more to life than just running away from one moment to the next. Think about what you want for yourself. For your future.
You think I don't know that? But it's not that simple, Diana. I'm too deep into this now, and honestly, I'm not sure I want to change. It's who I am, like it or not.
No one is saying you have to change overnight. But taking the first step could make all the difference. I believe in you, Emily. You're more than just what people say about you. You're more than this anger, this hurt. You're capable of so much more.
I appreciate your belief in me, but right now, I just can't let this go. I can't let Julia get away with this. Even if I don't do anything now, I'll remember. I'll remember what she did. And someday, she'll understand what it feels like to be betrayed.
If you carry this anger, it'll only drag you down. I know you feel like you've been wronged, but letting go might give you the freedom you need to finally move forward. I hope you'll consider it, for your own sake.
Maybe. But for now, I just need some time alone. I need to process this on my own terms.
Take all the time you need. Just know I'm here for you, whatever you decide.
I thought about it, Collins. I can't keep this child. I've decided. I'm getting rid of it.
I knew you'd come to your senses. You've made the right decision, Casey. This is for the best, trust me.
So what do you suggest I do?
Hospital? No, that's too risky. We can't risk being seen or recognized. We need to be discreet about this.
Discreet? Then what exactly do you have in mind, Collins?
I know someone. A friend of mine. Someone who can handle this without raising any suspicion.
I don't know, Collins. I don't want to end up in some back alley, paying the price for my sins. I mean, I've already done enough wrong. It just feels like...
Relax. It's safe. I wouldn't suggest it otherwise.
So, who is this friend of yours? I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Diana.
Diana? Diana from church? Are you talking about the same Diana, the one who advocates for purity, the one who stands on a pedestal every Sunday?
That's the one. She's more resourceful than she lets on, believe me.
You expect me to trust someone who preaches about abstinence and purity, yet secretly... I don't know, Collins. Are you sure about this?
I'm 100% sure. She's helped before. She'll help again. We're covered, Casey. Just trust me.
She has helped before, Collins. Am I even safe with you? Seems like this is not your first time.
Don't worry, you are. It happened before I met you.
So when is the process going to start?
I will talk to her and see if we can start next week.
You know, Emily, once I'm done with this little business deal, I'll spoil you.
We'll go wherever you want, Paris, Rome, Dubai. You'll be living like a queen.
You better not be all talk, Rich. I want to see some action.
Rich. We've been looking for you. You got our money?
Look, I just need a little more time. I promise it's coming.
Time's up, Rich. Either pay up, or we make you pay another way.
Who are these guys? What's going on?
Emily, this doesn't concern you. Just butt out.
We don't care who you're with.
Emily, get out of here. Now.
We want our money, and we want it now. Otherwise, we're gonna tear this place apart.
Patrick came to me with some troubling news. Casey, is it true that you're pregnant for Collins?
Pastor, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I don't know what Patrick thinks he heard, but it's not true.
Yes, Pastor. People tend to talk, you know? Patrick must have gotten things mixed up.
So you're telling me that what Patrick said isn't true? I expect honesty from both of you. Collins, you're the youth president. Casey, you're part of the worship team. This isn't a matter to brush off lightly.
Pastor, I assure you, there's no truth to it. We wouldn't risk our standing in the church like that. Pastor, we're not involved in anything inappropriate.
So you're denying it? Both of you? I want to remind you both that dishonesty has consequences. God sees everything. Are you sure this is the path you want to take?
Pastor, I can't lie anymore. It's true. I'm pregnant and it's our baby.
I trusted both of you. I hoped that you'd show some integrity. Collins, Casey, our community looks up to you. How could you let it get this far without coming forward?
Pastor, we didn't mean for it to happen. We even talked about ending the pregnancy. I thought if we kept quiet, we could handle it ourselves. I didn't want to bring shame to the church.
You considered an abortion? Why would you think that was a solution? Do you realize how serious that is? Shame doesn't come from making mistakes, it comes from hiding them. You're both in positions of leadership. Do you understand the gravity of that?
We're sorry, Pastor. We didn't want to let you down. We thought we could find a way to manage it without anyone knowing.
But you just did. You're both responsible, not just to yourselves, but to this church and everyone who looks up to you. This goes beyond a personal issue. It's a betrayal of the trust placed in you by this congregation. I'm disappointed, especially given your roles here. The church will take the necessary actions to address this situation. There will be consequences. You both need to understand that what you've done requires accountability, and we're going to ensure that's upheld. It's time to reflect on your choices and seek genuine repentance. There's always a path back, but you must be willing to walk it honestly. Our faith isn't just about forgiveness, it's about taking responsibility and making things right.
Leo, have you heard what's been going around in church?
No, I haven't heard anything. What is it now?
They're saying Casey is pregnant with Colin's child.
Julia, why are you spreading this? Talking about people behind their backs isn't right. I don't want to hear any more gossip.
I just thought you'd want to know. Everyone's talking about it.
Just because everyone else is talking doesn't mean you have to join in. I'm not interested, Julia.
Good afternoon, Julia and Leo.
Oh, hi, Casey.
See? Who knows if she heard you? You should really think twice before spreading rumors.
I am sorry.
I am not the one you are supposed to say sorry to. I just can't stand this kind of behavior, Julia. I'm done with this.
Today, I want to speak to you about the dangers of living double lives. It is easy to come to church, sing praises, and give the appearance of righteousness. But remember, while the church may not see what you do behind closed doors, God does. There is nothing hidden from his sight, and in time, all things will be brought to light. I have called a few of our members here today because it is time for the truth to be known. Collins, the youth president, Casey, a member of the worship and praise team, and Diana, an usher and our youth sexual purity advocate, please come forward. I am deeply saddened by what I must share with you today. Collins and Casey have committed a grievous sin against the principles we hold dear in this church. They fornicated and, when Casey found out she was pregnant, they even considered aborting the child. But that is not all. Who would have thought that the very person they approached to help them with this sin was none other than Diana, our youth sexual purity advocate? It pains me to see those in leadership roles setting such an example. But as Paul said, we must not shy away from addressing sin within the church. Therefore, the church has decided that Collins, Casey, and Diana will be stripped of their positions. Until further notice, they will not be allowed to participate in any church activities. They will sit at the back seats of the church as a reminder that our actions have consequences. We will also pray for them that they may genuinely reflect and repent for what they have done. The same goes for Emily, leader of the worship team, who is currently in the hospital after an accident at a nightclub. Let this serve as a warning to each one of us, especially the youth. Do not allow secret sins to grow unchecked. Live lives that are pleasing to God, not just in the light, but also in the hidden places where you think no one sees. Remember, God sees everything. Let us pray for our brothers and sisters that they may find the strength to walk in the light again. And let us all take heed, striving to live lives that honor God in every way. Go and sin no more.